almost every generation thinks their folks are square. And no matter where their heads are, they know moms ain't there. 'Cause I swore when I was small that I'd remember when I knew what's wrong with them that I was smaller than. Determined to remember all the cardinal rules, like sun showers or legal grounds for cutting school. I know I have forgotten maybe one or two, and I hope that I recall them all before the babies do. And I know he'll have a question or two. Like, hey, Pop, can I go ride my Zoom that goes 200 miles an hour, suspended on balloons? And can I put a droplet of this new stuff on my tongue and imagine frothing dragons while you sit and wreck your lungs? And I must be permissive, understanding of the younger generation. And then I'll know that all I've learned my kid assumes, and all my deepest worries must be his cartoons. And still I'll try to tell him all the things I've done, relating to what he can do when he becomes a man. And still he'll stick his fingers in the fan. And hey, Pop, my girlfriend's only 3. She's got her own video phone, and she's a-taking LSD. And now that we're best friends, she wants to give a taste to me. But what's the matter, Daddy? How come you look at me? Could it be that you can't live up to your dreams? Thank you. Jesus, man, this place just shrunk. I walked out here, it was an auditorium. And I want to thank you, people, and say, play a kind of a love song, kind of a good night song. So the girls all think you're icky, and the boys all think you're queer. Then the hinges all get rusted, and the 7th pair gets busted. So you graduate to tortoise shell that makes you look severe. For I what you gonna do now? For how much do you see now?
How many fingers?
When you're so blind they call you Batman. You can't even see a fat man. You can't dig just where he's at, man, without windows on your eyes. But the frames ain't your decision, and they're fitted with precision, and they magnify your eyes like they're a pair of cherry pies. 4 eyes. What you gonna do now? 4 eyes. How much do you see now? Here's a word to all you parents. Give it away to little Clarence when he says the blackboard's fading and the world's a fuzzy place. Mr. Up and Bill of classes, let the baby choose his glasses. And please recall that after all, he wears them on his face. 4 eyes. What you gonna do now? 4 eyes. How much do you see now?
How many fingers?
Ha, ha, ha.
Well, I never felt more like singing the blues, 'cause I never thought that I'd ever lose your love, dear. You got me singing the blues. Well, I never felt more like crying all night, 'cause everything's wrong and nothing ain't right without you. You got me singing the blues. The moon and stars no longer shine. The dream is gone I thought was mine. There's nothing left for me to do but cry over you. Well, I never felt more like running away, but where would I go, and why should I stay without you? You got me singing the blues. Stars no longer shine. The dream is gone I thought was mine. There's nothing left for me to do but cry over you. Well, I never felt more like singing the blues, 'cause I never thought that I'd ever lose your love, dear. You got me singing the blues.
Now here's something that I wrote in the last couple of weeks, and I just finished it 2 nights ago. So I want to try it for you, even though I may fumble it. I want to call on your imagination here a little bit because, as you notice, I am standing here cheapo style, no band to speak of. So I want you to imagine the entire Earth, Wind, and Fire horn section on this and just a few little things like that, all right? All right. This is about some reflections, some feelings that I had lately.
There's something I've kept a secret, 'cause I didn't know how it would sound. But everyone sees their chances, now my chances are all around. I've had to keep to the straight and narrow, but now I can see horizons so wide. And to be the best, you've got to take a deep breath and take a step to the other side. And I'm looking for something better out of this world, 'cause I know that these magic moments won't reoccur. Sometimes the chance you take is the chance you've waited for. We don't know what's in store, but we're looking for something more.
Yeah, take that yellow sign down. There's people behind you trying to see. You wave that in between the acts, eh?
We'll have to break some defenses. We'll have to tear down some walls. We'll have to trust in the two of us when those sweet temptations call. I've got no patience for second chances, 'cause now I can see horizons so wide. And to be the best, you've got to take a deep breath and take a step to the other side. And I'm looking for something better out of this world, 'cause I know that these magic moments won't reoccur. Sometimes the chance you take is the chance you've waited for. We don't know what's in store, but we're looking for something more.
Talking to myself again and wondering if this traveling is good. Is there something else a-doing we'd be doing if we could? But all the stories we could tell, and if it all blows up and goes to hell, I can still see us sitting on a bed in some motel, singing all the stories we could tell. Remember that guitar in a museum in Tennessee? The name played on the glass brought perfect 20 melodies. And the scratches on the face told of all the times he fell, singing all the stories he could tell. And all the stories he could tell. And I'll bet you it still rings like a bell. And I wish that we could sit back on a bed in some hotel and listen to the stories it could tell. So if you're on the road, tracking down your every night and singing for a living neath the brightly colored lights, and if you ever wonder why you ride the carousel, you did it for the stories you could tell. And all the stories we could tell. And before we have to say our last farewell, well, I wish that we could sit back on a bed in some hotel and listen to the stories we could tell. Yes, I wish that we could sit back on a bed in some hotel and listen to the stories we could tell.
We'll see, we'll see. We'll see, we'll see what happens. Though the time is not right now. Oh, but you've been on my mind. Not just 'cause you look so fine. I can tell in this short time there's more than I can leave behind. We'll see, we'll see. We'll see, we'll see what happens. That's the way it used to be. Oh, but now you're close to me. Guess it's just the chemistry. You didn't say a lot to me, but honey, that one got to me. And now, baby, it's nice to not have to say we'll see, we'll see. It's so nice to not to have to say we'll see. Oh, baby, oh, mon chéri, oh, yeah. And it feels so right, darling, it's so nice not to have to say we'll see.
blocks of building with a subway lullaby. When I dreamed of Appalachia, it was dreams that had to die. Cold trains wailing, banjos frailing, sounds escaping through the night. But the face of Appalachia was there in that gray apartment light. I would fashion, I'd imagine, somewhere steeped in waterfalls, wild birds sing to a 5-string, bouncing music off mountain walls. Coal trains wailing, banjos frailing, sounds escaping through the door. But the face of Appalachia, she was changing, that's for sure. She was changing, that's for sure. Grandpa made me quite a promise for the day I came of age. He said we'd walk through Appalachia, northern Georgia, on through to Maine. Dreadful sorry, my beloved, such a promise couldn't keep. All my dreams of Appalachia, just an old man's memories, just an old man's memories.
One, two, three.
Darling companion, come on and give me understanding, and let me be your champion. The hand to warm your pretty hand in, darling companion. Now you know you'll never be abandoned. Love will always light our land, and I can depend on you. Darling companion, heaven knows where we'll be landing, just as long as we keep laughing. Keep in mind just what's worth having, darling companion. I tell the mountains and the canyon, as long as I got legs to stand on, I'm
I'm gonna run to you. A flossy mare like you should have a steed. A little briding down with me is what you need. Darling companion, heaven knows where we'll be landing, just as long as we keep laughing and keep in mind just what's worth having. Darling companion, I tell the mountain and the canyon, as long as I got legs to stand on, I'm gonna run to you. A flossy mare like you should have a steed. A little briding down with me is what you need. Darling companion, come on and give me understanding, and let me be your champion, the hand to warm your pretty hand in. Darling companion, now you know you'll never be abandoned. Love will always light our landing. I can depend on you.